Friendships are often seen as sacred and unbreakable, but what happens when they become toxic? Unlike romantic and work relationships, we rarely consider that these connections may also need to end for our well-being and personal growth. How can we discern when a friendship is no longer healthy, and why is it so difficult to say goodbye to a friend, even when it seems necessary? This is another video in the Personal Growth series. These are reflections capable of offering insights that can lead to significant changes in your life. If you enjoy it, subscribe to the channel and share it with your loved ones. Support the channel by giving a like and also with your comment, which is very important to us. In the novel Ethan Frome by Edith Wharton, United States, 1862, we see a precise portrait of human relationships that, maintained by social convention and resistance to conflict, end up harming everyone involved. Wharton illustrates how the inability to abandon detrimental relationships due to misguided loyalty represents an act of emotional self-harm. The work reveals the essence of recognizing and letting go of ties that hinder personal and emotional flourishing. Dostoevsky, in The Brothers Karamazov, Russia, 1821, explores the human nature intrinsically linked to concepts of morality and free will, showing how the absence of reflection on our social connections could divert our lives down paths paved with tortuous encounters. The construction of friendship is for the benefit of those involved, but when a relationship starts to harm, reevaluation becomes indispensable. In harmony with these literary observations, modern psychology offers theoretical support through the concepts of personal boundaries and emotional resilience. Specifically, Carl Jung and his theory of the shadow highlight the importance of knowing and confronting repressed parts of ourselves, often reflected and provoked by our friendships. This analysis suggests that for in-depth self-awareness, we need to actively reevaluate our social circles. Understanding that not all friendships last a lifetime is a liberating beginning. Attachment to friends has often been viewed as the ideal of loyalty, but remaining tied to harmful patterns compromises more than our peace. It directly affects our potential for growth. While we maintain relationships that no longer nourish us, we deny ourselves the opportunity for a new encounter with ourselves. By observing the mentioned principles, it's necessary to challenge the traditional notion of blind loyalty. Conduct a self-assessment. How does this person make me feel about my goals and who I truly am? The repetition of patterns in emotionally connected people results in the stagnation of unresolved issues. Reclaim your autonomy. A step towards a truly desired universe for yourself arises when friendship does not perpetuate hidden resentments, but drives mutually meaningful causes. And for you, why do we hesitate so much to end a friendship? Society acts by exalting bonds as untouchable, while we end up wasting valuable emotional resources on friends whose conversations expose petty criticisms or maintain hidden rivalries. If in romantic and work ties we use clear criteria to warn or end them, why don't we consider applying them to friendships as well? Are friendships exempt from performance evaluations? Reflect on the power of vulnerability. The decision to step away actually represents the symbol of a real commitment to one's own well-being. Achieve this freedom, materializing the willingness to be an authentic individual in social contexts. After all, do we not all deserve to be surrounded by people who make our journey lighter and more fulfilling?